Welcome to today's newspaper review. My name is Ima. Thank you for joining in today. How are you? Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to my Ninja Watch family, my people. I am here again to bring you the headlines, the happenings, what's happening in our country. We have follow-ups and we have new developments from what we talked about yesterday. How are you? Good morning, mommy diaspora. Good morning to you, ma. Thank you. Thank you very much, ma. Osagbovo Okune. Osagbovo. Good morning to you, sir. How are you? I hope you are well too. Odion Wadia, good morning to you. Joseph Ian, good morning to you. How are you, people? I hope you are well. I hope everything is going on fine to you. This is a beautiful Thursday morning, and I am delighted to be here today. Thank you, thank you. Favor Faith, good morning to you too, sister. How are you doing? I hope you're well. Good morning to my viewers online. How are you doing? Please come into the comment section. I'd like to personally say good morning to you. Good morning. Thank you for joining in. Thank you for joining in. In the comment section, I you have the link. If you would like to join the broadcast, please click on the link in the comment section and you'll be right here. I am saying good morning to my panelists ahead of time because I know you'll be joining in soon. I hope everyone is well and in one piece. That's my prayer for you always. Good morning, Mark Irabo. I'm sending love to you. Good morning, Sonia Alex. Sending love to you too. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Okay, my people. Solomon Ogundare, good morning to you, sir. Thank you for joining to this broadcast. How are you? I hope you are well. Moving away from here, going to the business of the day, my people. Continue from the story of yesterday, we have here from Guardian. Yes, says defense minister confirms 64 Boko Haram suspects escaped. That's just one of the many stories. That's just one of. I think it's out there. Initially it was said that you have 150 persons or 150 criminals escaped from the prison. Now the numbers have increased and it is rather terrifying as it is. The likes of Abakayare is said to be nowhere to be found. Joshua, I seem to forget his last name, is also nowhere to be found. Good morning, Brother Nice. How are you today? Thank you for joining in today.
Yeah, good morning. And you, how are you doing?
I'm well, thank you, Brother Nice. I'm well, thank you, Brother Nice. Thank you very much for joining in. Please
Yeah,
hold on, we'll
thanks.
get back. Okay, thank you. Please mute your mic. We'll get back to you. I'll get back to you. I just started with the news today. So this is our first news. Our first update for today. Defense Minister confirms that 64 Boko Haram members, 64 Boko Haram suspects escaped. Now, the thing about this is that these numbers are incoherent. They are incoherent because you see, you're hearing 64. Another newspaper is going to read another outrageous number. So they don't get to know accurately the number of persons, or I think they don't even have the record themselves, so they just do head count, or they just know that this famous person or this famous criminal is no longer here. And as we know, there are stories saying that the ISWAP has claimed responsibility for the attack on the Kuje prison break, and it is said that top Boko Haram members were released alongside some other criminals. Now, I I I wonder how safe the streets of Abuja is with all of these criminals that are on the loose out there. On our screen, we have Daily Trust and why Kaduna train attackers invaded Kuje prison. Target police formation, Kanji, Niger prisons, ISWAP claims attack. Actionable intelligence ignored. My people. Two police officers nabbed for complicity. I am disappointed with our intelligence system. Do you even want to guess who said that? That is from our number one man. That is the from the president. That's from Buhari. Buhari has come out to say, "I am disappointed with our intelligence system." You know, there are some things that shouldn't be said. Not from you. This is not the first. This is not the first issue we are having. This is not the first insecurity issues that we are having. So is it because this is close to home, or because this is happening to the federal capital? Is this why he's disappointed? So the ones that has been happening in Owo, the ones that has been happening in Zamfara, Imo State, everything that is happening in the whole country, Katsina, is that's not enough for him to be disappointed. Okay, Northern elders don't lash at president over Senegal trip. Tributes as OPEC boss by Kido buried in Adamara, or our condolences with the family of the OPEC boss. PTAD pays 17.73 billion naira pension liabilities. Katsina mourns courageous police officer ACP Umar. Thank you for the gallant work that you did there. That was an hero who died on the course of duty. It saddens me to see officers that are dying in the line of duty, while the people who should be doing these things, carrying out this intelligence for the safety of these other people, they're not doing their work, and they're allowing people to die over nothing, over something that can be avoided. There are there are stories out there allegedly that intelligence was sent over a possible prison break of this particular prison that it happened. There was an intelligence that there are chances that something like this is going to happen, but our intelligence system did nothing. Where is the DSS? Things like this. You say, DSS, what are you doing? What are you doing? You find DSS, EFCC, NDLA chasing after young supposed Yahoo boys, or young boys, because they've got nice cars and they're doing well for themselves. They become suspect. That's what they tend to be doing these days. Okay, intrigues trail five discos shake up as firm kicks. Gunmen invade NYSC lodge in Anambra, rape women. My people. Gunmen invade NYSC lodge in Anambra, rape women. Community policing, 10,000 recruits to be deployed to own local government areas. That's from IJO. It looks like the government has finally given a get go as community police. I hope this would help curb insecurity, at least, even if to a minute extent. It's going to be something. It will be good to go through the headlines, or to go through the news and not see this killing here, this bumping there too. Good morning, Mr. Mike Mark Irabo. How are you today? And thank you for joining this broadcast. Please unmute yourself.
Good morning. I'm fine. And how are you also?
And well, thank you, Mr. Mark. Thank you for joining today. We'll get
Thank
back
you.
to you, please. Yes, sir. Good morning, Mr. Ben Jack. Thank you for joining this broadcast. How are you today, sir? Please, okay, let me do that for you. Mr. Ben Jack, how are you today, sir? Please unmute your mic. We can't hear you. Okay. Your mic is, you need to unmute your mic, sir. Can hear you. Thank you for joining in, Mr. Collins. Good morning to you, Mr. Collins, and thank you for joining in. How are you today,
Yeah, good morning, and thank you for having me, Mrs. Emma. I'm fine.
Mr. Collins?
Yeah, can you hear you? Can you hear me?
Okay.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Good morning, Mr. Ogbonski. Thank you for joining in today. How are you today? Mr. Ogbonski, your volume is low. Can't hear you, but your mic is not muted, so you might need to check with your sound. Can't hear you. Are you there? I can see you talking, still can't hear you. Please fix that because I really like to hear from you. It's been long you joined us here on newspaper review. So please fix that and let me know when that is done. I still can't hear you. We'll get back to you. Thank you, Mr. Charles. Good morning to you, sir, and thank you for joining. How are you today, Mr. Charles?
Hi, my
Okay.
sister. How are you?
Oh,
I can hear
oh,
you.
I'm fine. Okay, good, good, great. Thank you. I'm well, thank you, Mr. Charles. It's good to have you here today. Thank you for joining in.
Thank
I'll
you.
get back to you. Let's keep following the news. Okay, Ekiti man bags life jail for raping 85-year-old stepmom. Ekiti man bags life jail for raping 85-year-old stepmom. Is it what I think it is? Oh Lord, have mercy. Okay, to my people in here, guys, please, you know how we do it over here. I need you to click on the thumbs up on your screen, click the like button, click on it, make this broadcast accessible to other people. Make this broadcast accessible. The more likes we have, the more YouTube will suggest this broadcast to other people. So please do the needful. That's why we need your likes. The likes doesn't translate into money. It doesn't, we don't convert the likes into money. It just makes the video to be accessible to other people. So please click on the like button. We need it. Good morning, Johnson Emmanuel. How are you? Thank you for joining in. Jeku Ibezim, good morning to you, sir. Sunday Ogbomo, greetings to you, sir. Festus Ekato, good morning to you, sir. Alaji Sani Chan, good evening to you. Thank you for joining this broadcast. Please follow the news. We'll get back to you. Solomon Ogundare, good morning to you too, sir. Thank you for joining in. We'll be moving on to the next paper, which is the Guardian. Okay. Oh, I didn't say why. I was going to read this story out to you. Why they've come out to say why Kaduna train attackers invaded Kuje prison. The Kuje prison in Abuja was attacked on Tuesday by the terrorists who bombed the Abuja Kaduna train on March 28 in order to set their members free. Credible sources told the Daily Trust on Wednesday. One of the sources said the terrorists attacked the facility and freed their high profile members because their plan to use the abducted passengers of the Abuja Kaduna train in exchange for their members was not yielding any result, as the federal government was adamant. Okay, now let's try to analyze this as briefly as possible. Now, after the Abuja Kaduna train abduction and the attack on that, we know that they have they abducted some people, and the government are refusing to pay ransom for these people. Now it is their families that has been doing the needful. And now the terrorists have come out to say they don't even want to deal with the government because the government are not yielding to their plea, or the government are not yielding to their own side of the bargain, that they want to deal with the families. And because they want to deal with the family, now they are going to deal with the families and collect money. And what they wanted from federal government was, a passenger for a prisoner, and they are refusing to do that. Now, with all of that in play, would one not expect that the government would up the security of these people, of this prison where you have these prisoners, because you know that these people are harmed. I make boast to say, or I dare to say, that they are even much more harmed than our security personnel. They are much more harmed than the military. I dare to say. I mean, these are the same people that would go to NDA, Nigerian Defense Academy. Come on. So if they knew that, and they were intelligent, that there are chances that these people would attack, would cause a prison break, and nothing was done about it, is that not negligence in the highest order? There are lots of theories out there that the government are in support, or there are some people in power that are partakers or shareholders in this banditry, terrorism, and all of that. And now this is another one. There's an headline here that says that Buhari says he is disappointed. You are disappointed? You are disappointed, Mr. President? You are disappointed? With everything going on in the country, that's all you have to say. You are disappointed? With the back-to-back attacks? Brother Nice, if you are still with me, please unmute your mic.
Yeah, I'm with you. Thank you. I've been
What's
hearing
your
what you are saying.
what's your take on the newspaper headline so far?
My sister, as you are you speaking, I'm just that is I'm just weak. I'm just I don't even know what to say. You understand? This government, they are very negligent. Negligent. They don't take anything serious. The moment attacks happen, you will hear them come out. They will say they are on top of the game. The other one will happen. They will come out and say we are on top of it. That is what Nigerians we are used to. They don't take anything serious. This government, nothing they take serious. Not even the thing that cost the Nigerians' life. Nothing they take serious. They take everything as joke. Even when the American even tell Nigeria that ISS is coming to install their jihadist this movement in Nigeria, they still said they are on top of the game, on top of it. So they are always on top of it. Buhari and the chief army staff, they are always on top of it. If information comes, intelligence comes from anywhere, instead of them to activate their military might, they will just downplay everything. They will say they are on top of the game. You understand? So they are on top of it. They are on top of it. This won't happen. They are on top of it. They are on top of it. Zamfara won't happen. They are on top of it. They are on top of it. This Kuje won't happen. They are on top of it. They are on top of it. The Kaduna Railway won't happen. They are on top of the game. They will never say there is no time they will say they are not on top of it. Everything is always in control with them. Even though they just kill 100 people, when they come to that place, the military, Mr. Irabo will tell you that the situation is under control. That is what we hear from them.
All
You
right,
understand?
thank you.
I tell you, from the military to the president, they are on deceit. They always tell Nigerians lies. That is their mission. His administration under deceit. That's the president. That is the government we are living on.
All right,
Thank you.
Brother Nice. Thank you for that. Mr. Collins, please unmute your mic. You know, there are sayings that there is no attack that goes on the Nigerian soil that the DSS are not informed. They always have an intelligence that something is going to happen here or there. And you have DSS in every local government in Nigeria. So with all of these things that has been put in place, should we be having this much insecurity? Should we be having should terrorists have such strong place in our society? And yesterday I asked a question: how do these people move about? How do they move from wherever that they are come to Abuja to Kuje? Didn't people see them? And it is reported that over 300 people carried out the prison breakout at Kuje the other night. 300 people, that's a large number of people. We already know that when you see 300 people going about. Mr. Collins, please say something to us.
Mrs. Kachi, Mrs.
My name is Emma.
Emma,
Yeah.
yeah, Mrs. Emma, sorry.
No,
When
it's
you
okay.
read out all this newspaper review, sometimes for me being here, I don't know what to say honestly. As in, it weakens me when I hear something happen in Nigeria, because it's a country where when you look at the whole things happening, you begin to ask yourself, how do we get here? What really happened? You understand? So, and you don't even have answer of it, because if you begin to calculate it, it will start haunting you. Even you that is not even there, it will start haunting you. So when you look at what is happening in Nigeria, even when I'm watching all those things, it's a story. In Nigeria, when things happen like this, it's a story. We know how to write a story. But when it comes to writing a story, that is what Nigeria are very good at. This is story. You can't tell anything. You can't tell the world that such a thing happened. How can you, like you mentioned, 300 people? Where are people there? Are there no CCTV? Are there no information? What are they doing? And you allow people carry out the whole thing. It's something that was staged. It's like when you stage something, you ask people, go and act on this scene. It's like a studio. You now say people, go and act on this scene. They start acting it. That is how the whole thing is. It's a movie. Because can't just tell me that in Abuja, this is in Abuja, it's not like a village. Maybe this place is located inside a village, so people can just go do whatever they want. This is capital of Nigeria. So if a capital like a Nigeria called as can be invented, that means the country is not safe. If I were Nigeria people, even the president is not supposed to bring his face on the screen because it's a shame. It's a shame that the country you are governed, people are being invented it, and even the prison. So when I look at them yesterday, when they say Buhari pay VC, the other ones, all of them, for me, they don't have shame. They don't have a shame because all these things are being planned. And if you watch all these insecurity that is happening, people have been coming out on television, on national television, telling you that the whole leaders, all of them know the people that is doing all this. Not that they don't want to, they know all of them. So if they want to capture them, they will capture them. They know them because all of them are the one benefiting from it. All of them are the one partaking in it. So for me, the whole thing is it's just that average Nigeria are the ones suffering it, not all these people. If they are the people suffering it, we won't be talking about it. It's just that we, the average Nigerians, are the ones suffering all this pain because when they cause all this pain, imagine first time in a history, Nigeria, a presidential convoy being attacked. Only that alone should be a shame to Nigeria. A president convoy being attacked. So that show you the level Nigeria is. So if a Buhari convoy can be attacked, I don't think anybody is safe in Nigeria. So
Right.
I just pray that everything come to in a good way, and I
All
believe
right.
with time and with, everything will come to the normal sense again.
Okay, Mr. Collins, thank you very much for that. Mr. Ogbonski, if you are still with us, please kindly unmute your mic. Mr. Ogbonski, it seems you are having technical issues, from your end. So I'll be moving on to someone else. Please, anytime you rectify that, please just notify me and you have the floor even here. Mr. Charles, good morning to you, sir. How are you today?
Mrs. Emma, how are you too?
And well, thank you.
I'm
Following
good.
this submission and everything that is happening in the country, this in short, this week has been filled the brazenness this week, the brazenness, the boldness this week from the presidential advance convoy being attacked to the Kuje prison to the kidnaps at Plateau State to that of the priest, everything happening, and ISWAP has even come out to own responsibility. And I heard there was something that happened at Katsina, the terrorist attack also that happened at the president's village too. So not just the presidential convoy that was attacked, they had the guts to go to Katsina to do that. And there was also a okay, let's just talk about this. I'll get back to that. What's your take on the brazen and the solid? I think they've had their footing here so much that it's almost unshakable. How is it that this has bypassed our intelligence security? How has this bypassed the DSS? How are we here? What do you think the problem is at this point?
Mrs. Emma, you know, Nigeria, like the last person said, all these things
Sorry,
are
Mr.
just.
Sorry, Mr. Charles. Sorry, Mr. Charles. Let me just interrupt you briefly. Mr. Ogbonski,
Yeah.
good morning to you, sir. It's good to have you back on the show. I just wanted to notify that we can hear you loud and clear now, so we'll get back to you when it's your turn to speak.
Okay then. Thanks.
Thank you.
Can I
Mr.
continue?
Charles, please. Yes, please. Yes, please. Thank you.
So, like I was saying, all these things is like a movie because generally, I've never seen where such a thing can happen. Eh? If these people can bring out their face and make a comment, I think by now they should be talking out. about how they will leave the office and to be coming out. What are they going to tell us? Hmm? You see, if we must not, I always say this here in this platform. Buhari, we all know, is the leader of terrorists. Everybody know. Before Buhari came to power, we all know what he did. We all know what he said. We all know his body language actions. So let us stop deceiving ourselves. These are the product. These are the product of what they did, and they know these people. You can't tell me Abuja is not a village. Abuja is not in the where the Boko Haram live, that they can drive in and out easily. There are checking points. There are soldiers, military all over. Like DSS, how come these people came to the city of Abuja, attack and go? I don't blame them. They, like I say, if I say, they will say, Fulanese, Fulanese. Look, Nigerians should wake up because this is not all about rescuing their people, taking that. This is all about conquering a state. They are just doing everything. Tell me, have you had where this thing happen in this life? That a terrorist, you will hear information that the terrorists are coming to attack your capital city, and nothing happened. They came in, attack and go. I'm not talking about Buhari's. They should have killed Buhari. Many people have been killed. Buhari is not different from those that have died.
Mr.
How can
Collins,
they?
Mr. Collins, I'm sorry, please. You know there's some words we shouldn't be using on the live show, please.
Okay,
I know you're
tell
speaking from
me,
emotion, please.
tell me, how can they protect you? Is there any Buhari's family that is in Nigeria? He has no family in Nigeria. It's only him, and he's being protected by military. Any day he leave office, he move out. So what you are saying, it's not none of his business. All of them that are benefiting from this, none of their family is in Nigeria. They all live in overseas where they are protected, have good life, good education, everything they need there. So why do it's up to Nigerians, it's up to Nigerians to stand up on our feet and say no to all this nonsense that is happening in Nigeria because we have been deceived a lot. We have been deceived for many years and we can't continue in this. We can't.
All right. All right,
Honestly,
Mr. Charles.
we can't.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll come back to you. I'll come back to you. Thank you very much. Mr. Ogonski, please unmute your mic. Mr. Ogonski. Mr. Ogonski.
Hey, ma'am.
Okay. Okay, I can
Can
hear
you?
you now.
Okay.
Yes, I can hear you now. Mr. Ogonski, if you've been following the story, I mean, you're saying here now, I'm asking you that with the intelligence that the DSS and um, the intelligence system that they got, what then is stopping these people from taking action before time? And seeing that you have high profile criminals that are in that prison, don't you think wouldn't it have been wise for the federal government to double the security there, or even move them out to an undisclosed location?
Um, you know, Nigeria is a very funny country because from what I understand, there is no synergy between the security, apparatus we have in Nigeria. The army, they are doing their own, the Air Force and the DSS and everything. You see, people keep blaming Buhari. Buhari. You don't have to blame Buhari for everything. Buhari is just sitting at Abuja at Surok. We have every department, every party that takes care of the country. What has Buhari got to do with, DSS giving information to the police and the police are not using it? So we shouldn't blame just Buhari. Buhari. Can Buhari Buhari cannot be everywhere. So we have to face the reality. The problem is we have problem with insecurity. My only problem with Buhari, he does not act like this kind of situation. You have to fire the DSS or the police IG or whosoever is interested is in charge of this security apparatus. That is my only problem. You see, Nigeria is a failed country. That is it's a failed state. There is no two ways about it because people can just boldly go to any military headquarters and dislodge them and go away with it, and you wouldn't even hear anything again. You see, from my own take is these leaders, our leaders, their children, they are not in Nigeria. Their wives, like Buhari's wife, she's always in Dubai. Like now, Atiku is in holiday somewhere. So the problem is their family, they are majorly not in Nigeria. That is why they could, they know, or they will hear, oh, bandits are going to a particular place. They will, be reluctant to just act. If their kids or their family are there, they will do everything possible to protect them. So Nigeria is a funny country. It's very funny. It's a failed country. That's the truth. Because they are all confused. They don't even know what to do. It's even good that we are hearing. Before, if not this social media or now, a lot have been happening in Nigeria. NTA or this government television, they will cover it. Just they can't cover it. They can't cover everything no more. That's why we are hearing a lot. And a lot, we'll still hear a lot. So that is my take for now. Nigeria is the first thing.
All right, thank you, Mr. Ogbonski. Following yesterday's live show, I'd like to also and join my fellow moderators to say that, right? Let's be positive. Let's release good words into Nigeria. I know the fact we are seeing things, they are obvious that things are going amiss, but instead of saying something like Nigeria is a failed state, let's rather say the system has failed us. And there's a wake-up call. Moving away from that, I would like to appeal to those watching live and those in the comment section. Please, please, please just take out a second to like this broadcast. The numbers of like and viewers I am seeing on my screen right now does not match at all. So please, it will take just a minute, just a second rather, to like this broadcast. Please do so. Please do so. Thank you very much. Mr. Kennedy, thank you. Good morning. And thank you for joining us. It's good to have you here. I'd like to ask you this question, what would you expect of that houses high-profile criminals? You have terrorists. Do you also not agree that having such high-profile criminals in a place, should they not be in an undisclosed place? And now there are words coming out to say that these prisoners even had access to phones. I am here short of words. I need you to say something, Mr. Kennedy.
Thank you very much, Mrs. Emma. Thank you for your effort. The fact is, last week I said Nigeria is a federal republic of comedy, and Mrs. Rita or Miss Rita re-echoed that yesterday. It's like everybody knows what is going on. Well, high-profile criminals. Who are the high-profile criminals? People in the government, I think they are more criminal than these people we call high-profile criminals. They have enlisted most of these people into the army. So what are we saying? So are they actually the criminals, or the people in the government are the criminals? I think they are working hand in hand. There's a synergy between these so-called high criminals and the people in government. Like I said before, I used a Bini proverb. I said, if the river gets polluted from the source, the people at the other end might not get access to water. They might not get access to clean water to drink. That is what is going on. It's coming from Abuja now. It's coming from the seat of power. And what do you think is going to happen to the rest of us? Down south or down west? And there is another proverb. The dove. You do see the dove on top of the nest. The dove is always dancing, and there's nobody actually beating bounds for the dove. And you see the dove dancing. That is why the Benin people will say, "Even mani do what ye." That thing that is beating that band that the dove is dancing is probably inside the ground, though nobody sees it. So that's what is going on. There are people that are aiding these people. That is why somebody will just come, the president will come out and say, "We are disappointed. I am disappointed. I assure you, all the time you are assuring us. And all the assurance you have given us, we have not seen any dividend from the assurances." So the DSS, as somebody said in one program yesterday, I was watching on one of the news stations, that there's no phone call that come into Nigeria or within Nigeria that the DSS is not aware of. So they are probably aware of all these communications between these bandits or criminals, but they are refusing to arrest them because the CNC or the chief, the president is probably having this lackadaisical attitude towards dealing with these people. I think we still have to go the long haul. There's a problem. So if the president refuses to sit up, this is going to continue until the tenure expires. But I pray that another person like him will not come and take over. I pray somebody like Peter Obi will come, take over, and sensitize or sanitize the system. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you for that, Mr. Kennedy. We'll go to the Guardian.
Miss Ima, please, can I say something? Very
Yes,
nice.
brother. Nice. Yes, please.
Yeah, it's just brief. Okay, all those people now, that escaped from that prison now. Where do you think they are going to go? They're not going to stay in Abuja there. They are running to south and southeast, southwest. That is where those people are going. You see that there's going to be a lot of insecurity in other states as well. So that's just what I want to say. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, brother. Nice. On your screen, we have the headline news from the Guardian. Buhari decries poor intelligence at Kuje jailbreak, demands probe. Defense minister confirms 64 Boko Haram suspects escaped. Kaduna train attackers likely behind Kuje prison invasion. Gumi's spokesman says soldiers were posted out of Kuje prison same day of attack. I think yesterday somebody made mention of something like this, that before such atrocities takes place, that they will tell them to leave a particular post, return back to the barracks or return back to base, and in maybe an hour or 30 minutes thereabout, you hear that, oh, so and so happened in a particular place. Now, the Guardian is reporting that soldiers were posted out of Kuje prison same day of the attack. Now, shouldn't we be bringing all of these people to book? Because obviously the intelligence, they knew about it, and you know these people have become so brazen that they don't even give a two about how we think anymore. Nobody's nobody gives a two anymore about how we think.
Mrs. Ima, sorry. Look at these things that you have just reported now. What is our Minister of Interior doing? I think he's Aregbesola. I think his name is, I don't know. So what is he doing? He's a minister for Interior, and this is happening. They're posting soldiers from Kuje prison, and after some minutes or hours, this is happening. So you see that they are complacent.
Yeah, so
You
it's
know,
not
they,
lack
they
It
of
was
complacent.
this morning.
intelligence. It's not
Like,
lack
This
of
morning.
intelligence. It's deliberate.
This morning, the Minister of Defense was saying, the Minister of Interior, he was saying that the people that did it is Boko Haram that did it. So you know that Boko Haram are about to attack a prison in capital city, and you did not do anything about it. I don't understand these
That's
people.
sad. This was the same thing that happened during the NSAS. When before the military men came, they told all those people there that worked at toll gates they should go. And it wasn't quite long after those people left that the military came and they opened firearms. And all of these strategies, all of these theories, they are just there in our face. We can see the discrepancies, we can see the loopholes, but nobody's saying anything. And the president comes out to decry poor intelligence. Mr. President, you are supposed to resign. You have failed. You have failed. You are not the first president, but you have failed. You are the first to fail woefully. Shame on you, Mr. President. Shame on you and your entire government. You are coming to decry poor intelligence. That is the only thing you see wrong. That is the only thing you see wrong. How did we get here? This is really sad. 2023 is too long a time for us to continue with an incompetent president and government. Too long. I'll continue, please. APC complicit in attack. PDP spokesperson, PDP alleging that APC are in the know of what is happening, and PDP is just political. It's just political. Go straight and say this person. What does the whole entire party have? What do they have to do with this? And PDP are coming to say APC are, they are in on the insecurity, that we should vote APC out. PDP, please, people should go and sit down. I beg. We don't want to hear from you people. ADC presidential candidate Kachiku urges Buhari to resign over worsening insecurity. This is what an honorable person would do. Not, don't just see yourself as a failure. I mean, look at it that it is beyond you. It is bigger than you. If I can't do this, if this is failing in my hands, people are dying. Or this story is just being made up. People are dying. If not for anything, give it to someone that is more competent. Akeredolu condemns attack on Buhari's convoy, says state police solution to insecurity. 100 days in captivity. Families of train victims protest. So the family of the train, Abuja Kaduna train victim are coming out because the terrorists are saying they don't want to deal with Gumi's spokesperson anymore. Government are not complying to what they want from them, and which is that they want these prisoners that they have done so effortlessly, because I heard it took about 20 to 30 minutes. 20 to 30 minutes. A whole state security prison that should be heavily guided. Okay, so the terrorists are dealing with this with the parents or families of the abducted people, and they have come out to say that if you don't bring so and so amount of money, that they are going to behead these people, they are going to be killed. And of course, you know how they do it. They don't give you the privilege of not seeing such. They will video it and send it to, oh my God, these barbarians. They will video it and send it. So these ones are now coming out to protest and saying, government, we need you people to do something. 100 days with those people. I can't. Those people they'll be terrified for life. They'll be traumatized for life. And they are seeing them killing other people. Where is humanity? Where are the hearts of these people? Where are their conscience of our government? Where are they? Who gave the command for the military people to leave the place? Drama as narco chair is prevented from traveling to Saudi Arabia over stranded pilgrims. I do not mean to be insensitive or today is Thursday, Salah is Saturday. You people should just rest already. Just stay back. It's there already. No need going to flood narco and all of that. There's a lot going on in the country already. Prepare yourself to be home. You start making arrangements. When will you go? When will you arrive? When will you rest? Okay. Boris Johnson faces uncertainty as over 30 members of government resign. Court asks to stop APC, INEC from replacing Masari as Tinubu's running mate. NAF jet reportedly bombed Katsina community in Aero. So this Air Force jet reportedly bombs Katsina community by mistake. There are fears that lives may have been lost and several others injured after jets belonging to the Nigerian Air Force were reported to have bombed Kunkuna village in the Safana local government area of Katsina state. The incident reportedly took place at about 11 p.m. on Tuesday, shortly after President Muhammadu Buhari advancing convoy was attacked by terrorists along the Dosima Yatumaki Road in the Dosima Council area. Dosima shares borders with the Savannah Council area, and terrorists who operate in Dosima are often known to escape to Savannah, where the dreaded Zaka Forest is located. Zaka Forest extends into Zamfara State, and there are reports that forests within these areas are terrorist enclaves. Okay. It was learned that the jets were bombing terrorists that had ostensibly attacked President Buhari's convoy when the incident occurred. According to sources, many of the villagers lost their lives when the bombs exploded, while several others sustained injuries. It was also gathered that many homes were leveled to the ground in the process.
Casualty upon casualty in Nigeria. Chai.
Brother Nice, if you have any submission to the headlines I just read, please go ahead.
Yeah, that I'm the one that say casualty upon casualty. The thing is just heartbreaking, you know. You said you want to go after bandits. You are bombing innocent people's house, killing innocent people again, upon all the suffering and pain they are passing through. Eh? All these kind of jets they are buying, they don't buy I don't know if a second-hand jet they are using in Nigeria. If you see a jet in a military jet, if they are going for target, they always zoom their target before they shoot. Eh? Now,
Like
Africa,
people.
they will go to Western world and buy a jet that is already. They don't want to spend money to buy a good equipment for military. They'll go and buy second hand. They will bring it to
Again,
kill
I am
innocent people in
asking,
Nigeria.
are these Nigerians killing Nigerians here in Nigeria? Are they
Listen,
truly Nigerians?
I'm telling. Listen, these people, in that north generally, eh, the Nigerians, the one that is Nigerian in north, they are not up to 20% of that their population. The people that comprise a population of a north, the majority of those people, they are from nearby country, from Chad, from Sudan, from Niger. Those are the people that comprise the majority of northerners. That's the reason why if they are killing Nigerians, they are killing Nigerians without no sympathy, because they are not Nigerians.
All
You
right.
understand?
Thank you. I'd like to take some comments from the comment section. This is from Umar Sunday. It says that some of our leaders should resign. I wonder why Buhari didn't sack the defense leaders. Then Evans. Okay, good morning to you, Evans. Good morning to you, Naomi Bella. Thank you. Evans says, my friend Ima, please, I am giving you a legal advice based on freedom of speech. Shame on present amounts to insult, so be careful. Okay, Evans, thank you very much for that. Uche Jean, breaking news: Boris Johnson to resign today as story leader. Okay, Uche James is also saying Buhari should resign by himself. Okay, Buhari should resign himself by himself. Is it better than Boris? Evans said, if not Chief Justice Tanko, who resigned last week, who resigns in Africa? Right? That's that trait doesn't seem to be in our leaders. Um, Naomi Bella says, me don't tire to ask questions, but they are humans for God's sake. We have Gareth Smith says, Nigeria has seen all these things, but some of our stomachs infrastructure, youth still supporting Tinubu, who is going to do the worst. Jolly Luke says, no, I do not agree that some of our leaders should resign. It's Buhari that should resign. Steelmaker says African rulers never resign. Um, we'll take the last slide. That's from Son. Fears in Abuja over Boko Haram inmates escape. I believe that it is not just. I mean, who would see an open prison and not run away from it? I don't think it's just. I don't think it's just the. I don't think it's just the Boko Haram people that ran it or that escaped from the prison. I believe that other people too, Other people too would have left the prison. Aftermath of the prison attack, minister says 879 prisoners on the run, 443 other recaptured, 4 confirmed dead, 16 injured. Now, these 443 others that were recaptured, how sure are we that we don't have innocent civilians amongst them? Those of you that are in Nigeria, you know how this raiding things happens. You know how they operate. When an area is when there is some kind of violence or fight or something in an area, and police comes, they don't even carry out due diligence. If it's a crime that involves male people, male, they just come and start packing young boys of a certain age, and most of them are young, most of them are innocent of this thing. So of course, I mean, when you have a responsible young man or child at home and the child gets picked up by police, you, the parents or friends or family members, you will do everything you can to get your word out of there. I hope this is not the case with this supposed recaptured inmate. Attack outcome of government's refusal to listen to my advice. Gumi. We all know Gumi Sheikh is the one that is like the middleman between this terrorist and the government. And Gumi even came out to say he told them that this was going to happen and they did nothing about it. And Gumi has even washed his hands. He said he doesn't want to be in the in between anymore. That they should look for someone else. They should do it that way because it comes to say they want this, give it to them, or less this is what they are going to do, and the government are daring that, and the government will be daring there. I'm trying to stay within the confine of not going against the law. I am very, 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 very much in my emotions. The news are terrifying. The news are terrifying. I am a woman that has family. I wonder what will become of my children someday in this country. And I'm not even looking far into the distant future. I'm here thinking someday, oh, they're in school. They might send missiles to their school someday. The people that this is happening to, they don't have two heads. They're common Nigerians like me too. So yes, it's I am feeling the heat of it so much. So please forgive me if I am all up in my emotions. I am disappointed at our intelligence system, Buhari declares after visiting Kuje prison. Impeachment. Court fixes July 26 for judgment in suit filed by Deputy Governor. As Oyo Assembly directs CJ to set up investigative panel. President reshuffles cabinet, assigns new ministers portfolios, reassigns Mamaram, Ike Azor, Sambo, Saraki, and others. NSC reiterates call for upward review of workers' salary. Ekwere Madu, court orders NIMC to submit David Uko's biodata to AGF. US raises the alarm on possible spike in crime, terrorist attacks in around Abuja. The US embassy has sent words or letters to our citizens here in Nigeria to be careful. They've tagged some areas red. Their citizens here should avoid areas like the Abuja and all of that. And I have not even seen one of our own coming out. Someone said on the broadcast some days back saying that we don't love ourselves, that we should learn to love each other. When we start from there, things will be better. No one has even come out to say, oh, after this attack, the intelligence is just down. The intelligence, our DSS is like their own job is to be carrying the handbags of the wives of politicians or of people in power. It's rather confusing. I'll stop here for my able panelists to take the floor. Mr. Collins,
Okay.
you have the floor to make your submission, please, in another 2 minutes.
Honestly, I don't know what to say, to be honest, because it's like we keep repeating ourselves. Because the whole story, everything that happened in Nigeria happens every day. I'm just watching Mr. Sunday, the video is just showing. I just wish Nigeria can be able to see the video and see how that country is, and also expected something like that to happen in Nigeria. That's the kind of positive we're supposed to be looking at. So in Nigeria, as in, I don't know what to say because I've been in this country for like 5 years now, so I know how things have been working here. So, and these people that is doing this, not that they have two heads more than us, they have only one, like we have one. So I'm kind of finding difficult. How are they doing it finding a way to fix their own country, and we can't even fix our own country. Just watch the road that he's driving at. Then you watch the road that he keep will come and enter and look at what is happening in Nigeria. You can't even find a good environment. You can't even, everything is there, is not even giving joy. So, and the one thing that baffles me is people in Nigeria, you see them, most people are still going to be cheering Buhari, 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 Buhari. And you ask yourself, what really happened to these people? Is that mean that they are not functioning anymore? So if Nigeria people can be able to like stand up and know what they want, because once you know what you want, trust me, government is going to give it to you. But because of they don't know what they want, that is why people are taking them for ride. Somebody will steal money and people are still cheering him. Somebody will be not performing, people are still cheering him. How can Buhari still in seat? By now, even you can't even see the Senate. The reason we have Senate is because when the president is not doing anything, your main thing is for you to impeach the president. None of them is going to raise the opinion. None of them is going to even raise the question. So if you look at all those things, sometimes I'm just feel tired of talking about the whole thing that is happening in Nigeria because it's like it's just pouring water under the rock. It's not gonna work. So I just pray that let's at the end of the day, like P2B is talking about everything he been saying that by the grace of God, he won the election. That is the only way we can begin to see the vision. But for now, everything is still the same. I just pray that this 2023 is too long because about 6 months or 7 months again.
It is too
That is
long.
very
It is
long.
too long.
Very
It is
for me,
too
it's
too
very long.
long.
That is one thing that's getting
It
me
is too
tired.
long.
It's very long. See, people I
It's
think
too
it's
long.
just 2023. It's too long, you know. And now,
And
if you
as we
watch now,
speak, the president has not even come to, to say anything to
yeah,
Nigerians. He has
yeah,
jetted out of the country.
yeah, that is the thing. That is the okay. Watch me yesterday when P2B want to come to Rise New to speak. It's like the whole Nigeria tuned to listen to P2B, but nobody is even going to think to listen to Buhari because he don't have anything to offer them. The president cannot even offer the citizen a hope. Imagine when citizens have lost hope in their president. So it's not anything. Okay, what is Buhari going to do in that place that he's traveling to? So when you look at all those things, like you don't even know what to say. You ask for even most of all those students that is not even in school now, you that is here now, maybe you're okay on your where you are here even fighting for them, but if them at home even saying and we don't care, then why are you not care, why are you not showing concern? So
All right.
seriously,
Thank you.
I just wish Mr. Sunday should put the video again because I believe there are other people in Nigeria who is watching, so maybe they should be looking at the
All
road
right.
so it will be inspiration for them. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for that. Please, Mr. Kenny, give me 1 minute. Let me relate with my people in the comment section. Mataya, you say why you don't read mine, Mrs. Iman. No, I didn't see your message. I had to scroll up to look for your message. I didn't. And no, no. If I see, I would read. I would read. This is from Pressline Logistics Limited saying, "Good morning, everyone. Good morning to you too, King Destiny. This Nigeria, for tire me." This my Nigeria tire me, I guess. He say, Mataya say, sis not be child. Mataya, you are my guy or you are my person. I don't know your gender, but you are my person and I am not snubbing you. So this is me giving a special shout out to Mataya. You're my person. Please drop the comment, tag me in it, and I'll see it. I know I didn't see it. I hope you're well. Thank you for joining in. First line says Nigeria Wahala Chai. Then this is from Evans saying Nigerians should brace up for greater attacks these days because they will reinforce and come back to engage security agencies in fierce battle from credible sources. Even as this is said, if you even do a video to our intelligence, you do everything that you want to do. It's like they have an order, from we are still asking who gave the order regarding October 2020, 2020, and nobody's saying anything. So it's like whoever it is in the hands of whoever gives the order. It's not about whatever intelligence that they have or not. Okay, Mr. Kennedy, please, you have the floor to give your 2 minute submission.
Thank you very much. I'm not sure I will take up to 2 minutes because, like the last speaker rightly said, it's like we are repeating ourselves often and often or over and over again. It is the same situation. I think the last speaker equally said that we in diaspora we are fighting and we are fighting for the people back home, and the people back home are not fighting. My brother, it's not that they are not fighting. Poverty can make your brain work anti-clockwise. You know that these people, they don't even have the resources to watch this broadcast we are doing. They don't even have it. We can use 20 megabytes in a month here, and it's a fixed kind of payment. In Nigeria, 20 megabytes cannot take you for 2-3 days if you are watching this kind of programs. You see, the poverty is too much. First of all, the government should educate the populace, and let the populace know what they are supposed to do, when they are supposed to protest, and when they are supposed to kick against some situations. When people are not educated, they don't know what to do. Some people are protesting. When you ask them why they are protesting, they will tell you they saw people on the street. That is why they joined the protest. So the government has a lot to do. Like you said, if Peter Obi happens to be the president, he should change the dynamics. He should shift the paradigm. Let us see what is going to happen. Educate the
All
populace,
right.
give them the sense of belonging. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Ogonski. Mr. Ogonski. Okay,
Can
better
you hear
now.
me? Okay. You
Yes,
see,
please.
the problem we have in Nigeria is just, you see, like this Minister of Interior. Originally, what is his profession? Probably he might be a doctor or something else. So he's appointed as a Minister of Interior. That is our first major problem we have in Nigeria. A lawyer a lawyer would be Minister of Housing. How will that work? That is the first problem because the passion is not there. It's not his profession, so he's just appointed. So we should stop this aspect of I know him, I will appoint you or whatever. We should place our priority. If you are a doctor, you should be Minister of Health. If you are an engineer, you should be Minister of Buildings and Works and Housing. That is first. You see, like the other speaker said, like you guys said, you can't wait. It's too long. 7 months is too long for Buhari to be there. It's not too long. It's because you have an alternative now. You understand? Because we have an alternative. We know there is better tomorrow. That is why the days are counting so slow. Because we are expecting Peter Obi, the paradigm the situation will change. Unlike these people who left, from the jailbreak, not Abuja in fear because of not only Abuja, the entire nation, because we all know they will spread all over the nation. Majorly they will go to the south side. So the crime will double. That is the problem. And in the north, I bet you, I believe the way they claim they have the population, I don't think so. If we really want to count Nigerians or want to go for census, let's be realistic. I think the northerners are no more than the southerners. They are using this propaganda machine. Oh, we have the population. Because actually, I think they are not up to what they claim to be. Because you see, most of them, they are always coming to the south. And in Niger, they are there, and things like this. Like my friend said just now, you see, I left Napoli. I'm going to Nuremberg. It's going to be 1,350 kilometers. There is no pothole. Imagine 1,350 kilometers. If there's an accident or there is road construction, they will signal you before then. So this is how it is from here to across Austria before I get to Germany. And you see the roadside by side, there are farms everywhere, cows everywhere. They are stationed in a particular place. Cows don't roam about. That is a normal country. So Nigeria, when they know, I don't know why. I don't know why they don't want to change things. I don't know why. They know. They come to Europe.
So that's what I'm saying. That it's not like they don't know what to do. There's this thing that Bola Ahmed Tinubu does. That is known to employ young people who are good in a particular field. It sets them up. Even sends them abroad to go further further get education on a particular thing. If you don't know a thing and you have been privileged to get that position, why not go educate yourself? I think that they are being suppressed. That's what I think. I mean, look at intels like the military were told to vacate their position few
Yeah,
minutes
before.
before the attack carried out. The same thing that happened at the toll gate. These are other. Somebody said that yesterday also that they will tell them to leave, go back to the base, and before you know, they say this has happened there. So it's not a function of it. It's more like they are being suppressed. I think what the question we should be asking is, who is in charge of Nigeria? Who is giving these orders? That is what we should be asking. Who's giving these
And another
orders?
thing is, why don't we ask who gave the order for the military to leave before the bandit came? Who gave the order? Which means it's a
Nobody's saying
conflict.
anything. Nobody's saying anything. We are asking questions, but nobody's saying anything. They are not
See,
accountable.
let me make an example. Let me give you an example. Nigeria is like it's a country. It's like you are having it's a country like you are having 5 doors, entrance, exit in your house. Then you will lock 4, then one will be remaining. So everybody will go out through there. Everybody will come in. Like Nigeria now. For example, we have different ports in the south. Port Harcourt, Delta State, Akwa Ibom. But only Lagos port is functioning. You see, like if Port Harcourt port is functioning or Calabar, I'll show you that the Cameroonians, they will be using that port because the eastern, that is the English side of Cameroon, which we will generate more money. You see, Nigerians, I know our politicians, I don't know why they prefer or they choose to leave it like that. They can't tell me they don't know what's going on. For instance, just watch. These are farmlands on my side. You will see now. Farmlands. And these are farmlands, you will see. These are farmlands. They farm. I'm in Italy. These are farmlands. And these are the wheat or whatever, grass. These are grass for cows, for animals. You see how they roll it? You understand? This place is designated for grass. Just they sell grass to farmers for their cows, for their animals. These are rolled already. They will pile it and put it in a truck. And this is how it is till you get to Germany. And we are on the highway. Not talk of the inland or the villages. So Nigerians, they know what to do, or our government, but I don't know why they are not doing it. It pains me because if there's a lot, we have potential, we have the waterways. If I take ship from Rostock, North Germany, it takes me to Oslo. I stay in the ship for 22 hours. That is from North Germany if I'm going to Norway. And do you know how many people this ship conveys? And this ship is 13-story building. And with more than 500 trucks inside that ship. Imagine if there is a ship that leaves from Lagos port to Calabar or to Port Harcourt. Do you think our road will be safe? Or our road will be having, trucks will be having accidents or death everywhere? So these are just minor, common things you make money from. But I don't know why, if Nigeria really want to make our country great, you can take 4 years. We will, Madam.
All right. All right. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. Thank you.
No problem. I
Thank
hear.
you for this submission. My people, we've got to our time has elapsed for a newspaper review, so I might just give each and every one of you, 20 seconds to just say something to Nigerians. I mean, much more than ever, we need to hold on to something. We are holding our hearts in our hands as it is. Brother Nice, I'll be starting with you.
Yeah, thank you. I want to first address what this brother was saying. Is it Mr. Omonski? All those things that you are talking about that is in Western world, it's not empty brain. It's not empty brain that design those things. Those are extremely intelligent people, educated people. There is not like we in Africa that put dumb people in power, people that cannot think, that don't know how to build economics. It's not the same orientation. All those you think white people know what is religion? They don't know what is the religion. They'll put their people first before anything. So it's not the same mentality. So that's the reason why we cannot compare Western world to Africa. You understand? So that one is just clear.
All right.
And
Thank you for that.
what I have for Nigerians, you people should you people should start with Peter Obi. Peter Obi is more enlightened than those people that is there. Put him, and you people will see that Nigeria will transform for good. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Collins.
I don't have much to say than to stay positive. At least with the video we can be able to display today is one of the positive things I take from this the whole thing, because I just have to, because once every morning you wake up in Nigeria, you see negative, 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 negative. So that is one thing that is killing me. So for me, I just take the inspiration in what the video I saw today. So that alone is okay for me, and I pray that most Nigeria people can see that, and that will give them inspiration to vote for Peter Obi, because to do all these things is not a rocket science. It's just an easy thing. So that's all.
All right. Thank you for that, Mr. Kennedy, please.
Thank you very much. I quite align with what one speaker said. Those things that were the guy driving the truck is showing was not made by people that are not intelligent. It was made by people that are intelligent. In developed world, the government will tap on the intelligent people, give them scholarship, train them so that they come and help the country in research and other areas of human capacity. So what I would tell Nigerians, it is time for you to wake up. Let us wake up. Those of us abroad, talk to the families back home. Let them wake up, get their PVCs, and vote out these uncultured leaders. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Obusi, your submission for the day, please. Okay, Mr. Obuski, we seem to have lost you again.
Mr.
Okay.
Obosko is on his way.
Okay, since you are driving, we want for you to also concentrate. Okay, to my people here, I have something from. Okay, Matthias says that Marcus the Great, you don't know functioning part. You don't know functioning port is part of the security. Where will weapons and even warships arrive from? Oh yes, there's discuss over here that port is not the problem. Another person is saying the great port is all of our problem, and someone is saying security is our problem, not port. Secure the country first. And Mattia has answered Marcus the Great, saying you don't know functioning port is part of the security where we weapons and even warships arrive from. Thank you to each and every one of you. Ike Andrews, Mattia, Marcus the Great, Evans. Thank you. Evans, do make sure you are always here to put me in check, and every other person. Thank you for that insightful um this thing you dropped out there. Reed Otis, thank you. Nwaka Ebuka Collins, thank you for being here. Pete Part, thank you for being here. Naomi Bella, thank you for being here. Crestline, thank you for being here. King Destiny, I salute you and I thank you for being here. Shoemaker, Jolly Luke, thank you very much for being here. I do appreciate each and every one of you that took out time to be here. Mommy of all mommies, thank you for always being here. And Mama Dearest, thank you. I truly appreciate you. Thank you to the Niger Watch family. I say, oh, I do appreciate each and every one of you. To my panelists, thank you. You are the reason why, this even gets much more interesting. And I truly do appreciate you guys. I hope to see you same time tomorrow, 10 a.m. Nigerian time for our newspaper review. 5 p.m. Monday to Thursday for discussions, and 6 p.m. for debate. Make our time to always be here. Even better, with what is going on in the country, we tend to be here always. We tend to be here every day from Sunday to Sunday. So please turn on the notifications so that when we are live, you get notified and you will know what's happening as today hot. Thank you very much to each and every one of you watching. Please, please, please endeavor to like this video. My panelists, when you go offline, go back and like this video. People watching, please take out time to like this video. Please take out time to like this video. I am appealing, please. Thank you very much for doing the needful. Don't forget to tune in later today by 5 p.m. Join Kachi for discussion and 6 p.m. for debate. I I remain your girl, Ima. Thank you for joining today. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. One love, Nigeria.